In the diagram, line SR is parallel to line UW and angle WVT equals to X. Angle WVUT equals to Y and angle RST equals to 45 degree and angle VTU equals to 20 degree. We are asked to use this information to answer the questions 43 and 44. You know, this topic, please pay attention. The summary of the question is that from the diagram that you are given, you are asked to calculate angle X and angle Y. Okay? For a more clarity, let me rewrite listen to the question again. In the diagram, line SR is parallel to line UW. Angle WVT equals to X and angle VUT equals to Y. Angle RST equals to 45 degree and angle VTU equals to 20 degree. Use this information to answer question 43 and 44. Okay, let's start with question 43. Find the angle marked X. 43. You are asked to calculate angle X. Find angle X. Now, this is the angle that we are asked to find. In plane geometry, there are some rules that guide the topics. And one of the rules is that corresponding angles are equal. You understand? So, which angle is corresponding to X in the diagram that we are given on the board? The angle that is corresponding to X is angle S. You understand? Angle S is equals to angle X. Why? The reason is because corresponding angle, please pay attention, corresponding angles are equal. Do you understand? So that means if angle S is 45 degree, that means the value of X, the value of this angle X, the value of angle X will also be what? 45 degree. Okay, now having gotten the value of X as 45 degree, let us proceed to get the value of angle Y. That is question 44. Calculate the value of angle Y. Okay, this is the angle that we're looking for now. We have gotten the value of X as the value of angle X as 45 degrees. So let me replace it. X is 45 degree. So how do you calculate the value of angle Y? Please kindly pay attention. To get the value of this angle, you can use two methods. The first method is this. Just get the angle that is here. If this is 45 degree, what will be the angle that is here? Because this angle and this angle, which is 45 degree, lies on a straight line. If this angle is, maybe let's represent as Z. Z plus 45 degree must be equivalent to what? 180 degree. That is, Z plus 45 must be equal to what? 180 degree. The reason is because sum of angles on a straight line is what? 180 degrees. So that means if I want to get the value of Z, I just have to subtract 180 from 45 degree from 180 degree. You understand? And the answer will be 135 degree. 135 degree. So the angle that is here is 135 degree. Okay. Now, having gotten the value of Z as 135 degree, you can get the value of Y by using sum of angles in a triangle. Okay. From triangle UVT. From triangle UVT. Angle U plus angle Z plus Z plus 20 degree, let me represent as T, must be equals to 180 degree. Sum of angles in a triangle. Angle U is Y plus 135 plus T, which is 20 degree, must be equals to 180 degree. Okay, so Y equals to 180 degree minus 135 plus 20. That is what? That is 155. So 180 degree minus 155. You can see. You can punch your calculator. So Y will be equivalent. Please pay attention. So Y will be equals to Y will be equals to 25 degree. Okay. So the angle Y that you see here is 25 degree. Another way to solve this question is to use the exterior properties of a triangle. You understand? If I want to draw angle triangle UVT, This is the triangle UVT. I want to teach you the second method, triangle UVT. This is U, this is V, and this is T. Don't forget that this side is extends. It extends to W, you know. It extends to W. So this angle is what? 45 degree. Now, this angle that you see here is exterior to this angle and this angle. And in plane geometry, the exterior angle of a triangle is equals to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. You understand? So this angle that you see here is equals to the sum of this angle and this angle. And since this angle is y and this angle is what? 20 degree. That means that this angle, which is 45 degree equals to y plus 20 degree. So according to that law, is that the exterior angle of a triangle is equals to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. The two opposite interior angle is y and 20 degree. These angles are opposite to exterior angle 45 degree. So 45 degree equals to the sum of y and 20. So if I want to make y the solve the formula, I'm going to have y equals to 45 degree minus 20 degree. That is y equals to what? 25 degree. Okay, you can see that we result into the same answer. So the correct option to that question is option B. Option B is correct. Okay, so that is the solution to that question. Now let's proceed to the next question. What is the gradient of the line 7x minus 5y plus 3 equals to 0? What is the gradient of the line 7x minus 5y plus 3 equals to 0? What is the gradient? Okay, now before you can determine the gradient of this line, you will have to write this equation in slope intercept form. Listen to the explanation again. Before you can determine the gradient of this line, you have to write this equation in slope intercept form. So, you know, in slope intercept form, this is how the equation will look like. Y equals to mx plus c, where m is the gradient and gradient is also the same thing as slope. M is the gradient, the coefficient of x is the gradient, and c is the intercept. Okay, even though we are not interested in the intercept. So let us.
To watch the complete class, kindly click on the link in the description of this video or the comment section. Okay, see you in the next class.